Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to FIFA Flow. Welcome back to season 2, episode 10 of the podcast. Today we're going to be talking about 4 international games that I want to talk about, including Iran, Canada, France, and Spain. Those are the 4 teams we're going to be looking at, and the opponents were quite big teams as well. But yeah, we're going to be talking about those games today. World Cup qualifiers and Nation League. Those are the two main topics of today's video. We're going to be talking about 4 of the games for it. But yeah, guys, we are almost at 10 subscribers, 4 subscribers away on the YouTube channel. Yeah, thank you guys so much for the support. 50 followers on Instagram, guys. This is where I post literally every single. I said yesterday. I said I'll be posting a nation's podcast today, and that's where I posted it. I posted it on right here on this Instagram. So make sure to check out the Instagram. The link will be in the bio. And while you're there, follow is appreciated. So it's not mandatory, it is appreciated though. But yeah, let's get right into it. Let's talk about the games. Let's start off with Iran versus United Arab Emirates, guys. Now, as you guys may know, some of you guys may know that I am Persian. I have a Persian background. I was born in Canada, but both my parents are from Iran. But yeah, so that's why we're talking about this game as well. And of course, they're a really good team, really good team. My favorite player at Iran, of course, the one and only Mehdi Tarmi, which of course scored the goal, assisted by Jahan Bash, guys. Plays in the Premier League. I think he plays for Brighton. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, Mehdi Tarmi in his prime. I literally said that in the last episode with it. I think it was right over here in this episode right here. Yo guys, what's going on? It's FIFA Flow here. It seemed like Sheriff. You see the Real Madrid. Yes, somewhere in this episode I did say that Mehdi Tarmi is doing very good with his stats in his career. He's doing very good for Porto. He's doing very good for Iran as well. Scoring goals in the last UEFA. I think he got nominated or even won the goal of the Champions League against, I think it was against Chelsea. Porto versus Chelsea. And then he got a red card later on in that game. He scored like a bicycle kick as well. So, of course, it's going to be goal of the tournament. And then, yeah, he got a red card later in the game and couldn't beat Chelsea on the second game versus Porto. I think it was in the quarterfinals as well, so it was very close for them to win. But yeah, Tarmi, he's in his prime right now. He's not doing, like, of course, there's definitely way better players like Erling Haaland, Kylian Mbappe, my favorite player, of course. But for the team Tarmi plays for his level, he's doing outstanding, and it's not just for his level. He's scoring those outstanding goals like that bicycle kick against Chelsea, and yeah, of course, uh against United Arab, of course, he scores that amazing goal, assisted by Jahan Bash, and he actually shoots it, but unfortunately, one of the United Arab Emirates player, it deflected. He went to block it, but it deflected and went the opposite way. The goalkeeper is gonna dive. Otherwise, I think if he didn't get deflected from that player, it would have the goalkeeper may have had a chance to save it. But yeah, very good for Iran winning. And I actually want to see what are the World Cup qualifiers looking at. I think this is only for Asian World Cup qualifiers, but I really want to see what the table is looking like. The third round, Group A. Oh, so it's in the third round. This is the second round, I'm guessing. 2019 to 2022. Oh, it's because yeah, of course, every 4 years they have like all this time to play all those games. But like, if we're looking at the third round, we have Iran in first place. Let's go, of course. We want to see that, and South Korea in second place. Heung-min Son from South Korea. I think Heung-min Son is from South Korea. So I don't know if he's scoring goals for them. Yeah, Heung-min Son. Son Heung-min. I don't know. I heard him, like a lot of people call him Heung-min Son. But yeah, Wang Hee-chan. He's also very good in the Bundesliga. I know him as well. That's all who I know. That's all, everybody I know in South Korea. But yeah, very good. Yeah, of course, it's good seeing your international team win, of course. And actually, have 3 international teams that I support. Of course, the one and only Iran, known as Persia or whatever. I don't know. Iran, France, of course. Ici c'est Paris. Of course, I'm a Paris Saint-Germain supporter. And no, I'm not one of those new Newcastle support. I'm not one of those new Newcastle, so United supporters, because apparently we'll talk about that. I don't know. Well, yeah. Anyways, the third team I do support is Canada, but yeah, I'm not one of those Newcastle supporters now because yeah, apparently Newcastle got bought by a Saudi Arabian like owner or something, and now they have 315 billion pounds, so that's a bit of a problem. 300 only 315 billion, not much for them. They have like a lot more oil to sell to make like $1 trillion. Listen, 315 billion. You guys don't understand how much money that is. That's like I've never even seen that much money. This is like Bill Gates even have that much money. I have no clue. But like the highest team afterwards is only 200 or 23.5 billion. Manchester City. And I know I'm only saying only. I know 23 billion is so much money, but compared to 315 billion pounds, like bro, they're gonna buy next season. You're gonna be seeing Erling Haaland, Kylian Mbappe, Lionel Messi, Sergio Ramos, Rafael Varane. I don't know, Jan Oblak, Neuer. Everybody's gonna be going to Newcastle. They're gonna be getting paid like 1 billion every like month or every second of their life. Literally, I don't think like Cristiano Ronaldo or even Lionel Messi have made $1 billion in their whole career from when they started back in like the whatever it was 23, 24 or 01 or whatever or whenever it was. Whenever they started back then, I don't think from then till now, I don't think they made $1 billion. And these guys can give them $1 billion in 1 year. In 1 year, they played 17 years. In 1 year, they make 1 billion, and they don't even make it in the past 16 years. So what in the world? Yeah, that's just crazy. So let's see. Will they use that money? Will they get those wise players? Will they make? Will they get even good? Will they even get any good players? Will the players go for the money or go for the fans? That's what you want to see, and that's what a lot of people are worried about in the next decade of football, in the next upcoming like next few years of football. Is like it's a lot about it's like a lot of people are saying it's more for the business than the fans and for the game for the players. A lot more of the business now. Only the players are gonna be going to Newcastle for the money. But don't get me wrong, Newcastle very very big team back in the days, like back in the 19th century. Apparently my parents know them and they don't watch. Like my mom knows her. I didn't know my mom knows her. My mom knows her. My mom knows them, the team. But yeah, apparently they're yeah, of course they are in a big team in England history, in world history. So, but of course there's bigger teams now. But now that they have more money, 315 billion pounds, will they use that money? And of course, as I said, it's more about is it more about the money or more about the fans? That's the question. Same with the Super League. The Super League. Let's go. All the biggest teams in the world. All right, let's go make our own league. Everybody's gonna watch us because we're the biggest and best teams in the world. We're gonna make a lot of money. So let's let the lower teams get their own trophies now. Basically, they're like separating. They're only doing it for themselves for the money, not for the fans. We don't want to see the boring all the best teams in the world same thing every year. I know it's basically the same thing every year where the best teams win, but it's still fun seeing one that you need competition and you want to see those lower teams. The reason it's called the UEFA Champions League is because the champions of Europe. You're literally the champions of Europe. Any team can qualify. It's the champions of Europe, not the best teams of Europe. Let's see, out of all the best teams, who's the best of the best? Who's the best of the best teams? It's the best of all of Europe, not the best of the best of all of Europe. That's what I'm. You guys get what I mean? It's not. It's they're doing it for the money, not for the fans, and that's yeah, a lot of talking. That's what I wanted to say. But yeah, good for Iran winning with Mehdi Taremi scoring that amazing assisted goal by Jahan Baksh. Yeah, where does Jahan Baksh play? Actually, I want to see it. If you want Iran, oh yeah, Sadar Azmoun. I think they were both at striker today. Jahan Baksh, Jahan Baksh. Ben Bey and I don't know. The only teams I know in Iran are Persepolis and oh I forgot the other. But I swear, didn't he play for I guess he I did I guess he did. I guess he left. He did leave. But yeah, let me see where he played. Brighton, yeah, he played for Brighton. Yeah, I remember. But yeah, I think he did leave. 3 years at Brighton. I mean, yeah, he wasn't doing bad. 50 games, 4 goals. So let's see how he does here. 5 games, 4 goals so far. not the best of course, but yeah, I didn't know he left. Yeah, the only teams I know in Iran are Iran, as like Persians say, are Persepolis, and I really don't. Anyways, who cares about that right now? We were caring about the other three games, the other three biggest of the best games. Yeah, but the fans with the money, biggest of the best games. Mexico versus Canada, guys, and of course I want to talk about this as well because I'm born in Canada. I lived here my whole life, so why are we not talking about this? And of course, the one player from in the Canada team from the place where I am from, he wasn't born here, but he moved here and he was raised here. Alfonso Big Boy Davies, guys. Alfonso Davies, the best player, best left back in the world, guys. Best youngest left back in the world. Maybe I'll put Jordi Alba above him, history wise. So right now, Jordi Alba for sure. But or Roberto Carlos or something like that. But right now, the best youngest for the next decade or 2 decades, he's gonna be the one. He's gonna be the one lifting those trophies, and yeah, you can just tell. But yeah, Alfonso Davies on the team. What did he start? I think he did. Yeah, but Jonathan Davies, I know him. Oh, he did start. He played. Oh, they played a 4-2-3-1. He played left cam Lamb. He played Lamb, Lamb, Philip Lamb, Michael Lamb. Oh, yeah, Jonathan Davies plays for Lille. Or he Lille or Olympic. I know. I think he plays for. But yeah, George Sanchez, a nice goal. I have Rahul Jimenez, Chucky Lozano, Chucky Lozano, Alvarez. I think he's in the Premier League. Sanchez, right back, scoring a goal, and none of the strikers could score a goal. But yeah, I didn't watch this game. But yeah, good to see Canada win. Yeah, of course. There's of course in South America, big three. Of course, Mexico, Canada, and America. And America and Canada this summer with that Gold Cup or whatever, uh that Gold League with the Qatar League, Qatar tournament cup thing, Qatar Gold Cup or whatever. Canada, Mexico, and America did very outstanding, and they're trying to prove themselves that they're in this competition to win the FIFA World Cup or even to qualify again. And of course, I do want to see Canada winning these trophies because I want to see Canada represent themselves in the FIFA World Cup. It's going to be our second time qualifying for the FIFA World Cup. It's second time in history Canada qualifies this year, and it's looking like the route is getting higher. The numbers are getting higher that we are going to be qualifying in the World Cup. Now, I do want to see the CONCACAF Copa America. Yeah, I guess it's like something. Sure. But let's look at the table. They're currently in third place. Now I'm not sure what the ratings are, but for what I know, Canada, Mexico, and USA. Look at them. Of course, when you're in group, of course, they're all in top three right now, and that's what we want to see from them. If Canada can win their next game, Mexico draw, we're getting to that second place, and that's what we want to be seeing. Canada. Whereas in Jamaica left at the bottom of the one draw, 3 losses. So hopefully we have a really good chance to win them. We're not doing the best either. Of course, we're doing very good for our team, but we're like 0 losses. Look at this. There's 0 losses. So what am I saying? Looked at the wrong one. 1 win, 3 draws, 0 losses. The fact that we have 0 losses, don't mind that we only have 1 win. It's 0 losses. A draw is a draw. At least it's not a loss. So that's what I want to say. But yeah, of course, Canada doing very good. Before we get to France and Belgium, I want to leave that for the last because that's like the biggest and the best one that I personally want to talk about the most. Uh, let's talk about Italy and Spain. Now, what were they at? They were at 37 consecutive wins. All their national games in the Euro, they never lost. The Euro, they never lost. Before that, before the Euros even started, they had the national team hasn't lost either. And up till yesterday, or 2 days ago, they lost their 38th game. They've lost. I think that's the most national wins in a row. I think that's the new record or something like that. But yeah, Fernan Torres Manchester City right wing youngster finally scoring 2 goals. Not finally, what am I saying? But he's scoring 2 goals, as well as Gavi, I think. Name. Why is even Ramos on here? He wasn't even called up. I doubt he was. I don't think he's called up. I think it's Gavi. Gavi right here. Barcelona, the new youngster. He's now currently the youngest player in the world to play for the national team, I believe, or to win in the national team, something like that. But I think he played yesterday as well, or 2 days ago. I don't mind that. But yeah, Mancini, guys, that's what I want to talk about. He was outstanding before before the Euros. He's carrying Italy, Italia. That's what we have to say, Italia. Carrying Italia, Mancini, national, the best national coach. I'd have to say, best national coach. Well as Jurgen Klopp, Klopp, and Pepe Guardiola. Pep Guardiola, guys. Pep Guardiola. Yeah, that was a good game. Leonardo Bonucci also scoring a goal. But yeah, I feel like the backline. Who do you have in the backline? Yeah, the backline is like they're kind of old. They feel like their backline feels old. They have Bonucci and uh Bastoni. No, not Bastoni. They have Bonucci and uh and Chiellini. That Bonucci and Chiellini, and I feel like they're old. They're always like, at least Chiellini. Look at his face. Look how old he looks. Like, how old is he? 37 years old? No, Ronaldo's way older. Ronaldo's what year younger? Thing, but like he's old. I feel like he doesn't really like he pulled a 19-year-old shirt and tucked him, and like everybody's saying like, yo, why are you not giving a red card in the Euros finals? He put literally, that's the red card. I got to be honest, that was a red card. Like, I was surprised it wasn't even a yellow card in the first place. So I mean, like, yeah, I don't know. They're getting kind of old. I feel like they need to do something. Not do something, but like their personalities. Let me just like win real quick. I'll like be physical and big and stuff. Like, you guys get what I mean. Uh, but yeah, good to see fun the name. And let's talk about Belgium versus France before we go on to one more topic of the episode. Let's go on to Belgium versus France. Carrasco and Romero Lukaku both scoring goals, and I swear there was that really nice goal from not goal, but there's a nice opportunity from Kevin De Bruyne. Also, really nice opportunity from. Oh yeah, that's. I was like, before I record this episode, I was like, who is the goalkeeper for Belgium? I remember Thibaut Courtois. I just wanted to get that out there. It was stuck in my brain for like the whole time. But yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne. You have to like roll your lips. De Bruyne. Something like that. But yeah, he had a nice opportunity. Let's talk about France. So this is who I want to talk about. Karim the Dream. Karim the Dream. You have to roll those R's, and that's what I kind of suck at. So yeah, Karim the Dream also scoring a really nice goal. Like, everybody's on him in the box. Everybody's literally on him. He's like, going through, doing through, dribbling. He falls to the ground, but he still managed. Like, he's like, this is his leg. He's like standing up. He falls down, and he somehow like, yeah, he turns his body and somehow he gets it in right before he falls. He gets it in, and yeah, it was a really good seeing his dribbling. He's really good at dribbling. Really good at dribbling. In FIFA, 99 is the highest like number you can get. His dribbling in FIFA is 90, not 99. It's 90. So that should go like boom, boom, boom. As well as his pace, 79 pace. So what are the EA doing? Give him like 88 pace or something, 85 pace at least, 5 pace. So I don't know. Like Karim the Dream, he's carrying Real Madrid right now, and with Kylian Mbappe going there next season, unfortunate for us PSG. Of course, I'll still be a PSG fan. The Paris. With them, it's gonna be the French duo. Imagine Mbappe, Mbappe, and imagine like a 4-2-4. a 4-2-4, I guess is what you'd call it. You got your back line, Eder Militao, Alaba, um, Thibaut Courtois, whoever the other two are, the left back and the right back, I have no clue. Marcelo and Sensio. Not Sensio, but yeah, whoever the right back is. In the midfield, the 4-2-4, there's two in the midfield. You got a Valverde and Camavinga, two youngsters. Or if you don't want to do two youngsters, do like Modric and Camavinga, or Modric and Valverde. And then you got on the left wing, um, you got Vinicius Jr. On the left, striker, you got Benzema. On the right striker, you got Kylian Mbappe. But he is right-footed, so it might be a bit tough for like left finesses. But I guess it's okay. And then on the right side, you got Marco Asensio. So yeah, that's gonna be really nice. Imagine that attacking that. Get rid of Asensio. Like no offense to Asensio, he is a good player at or you got Gareth Bale. You got Gareth Bale now. So yeah, put him in. That is a really nice attacking. You got Vinicius Jr. proving himself to the world currently. You got Karim Benzema carrying Real Madrid and one of the best players in La Liga now that Messi is gone. He was the second best player in La Liga in my preference. Even when Messi is there, and now he is the best player in La Liga now that Messi is gone. Kylian Mbappe as well, best youngster in the world. I'd say second best youngster. I know he's my favorite player, but honestly, compared to from last season, if I had to like say it off of last season, Erling Haaland definitely the best player. Between Mbappe and Haaland from last season, I gotta give it to Haaland. But I feel like because Mbappe has won that World Cup at the age of 18 years old, or not, yeah, 18 years old, you gotta give it to Mbappe being the best overall, I guess. And then what is it? Oh yeah, and then you have Gareth Bale as well, one of the best legends in history. Imagine you got KBC, KFC, say the KFC, KBC, Karim the Dream. Or I know it was BCB, BCB, BBC, BBC. Benzema, Bale, Cristiano Ronaldo. That's what he called. That was the duo. That's the trio actually. BBC and MNS. Messi, Neymar, Luis Suarez. So yeah, that was the days. That was back in the days, and now you're having this new one. Benzema and Bale still there. BB still there. Benzema and Bale, but now you're adding an M, Mbappe, and a V, Vinicius. So yeah, really good. But I want to talk about that very, very, very nice, very nice free kick from Paul Pogba. Yeah, guys, if you guys know that song, you know what. If you know, you know. You know, you know. So I won't say what it is. But yeah, very nice finesse curve free kick from Paul Pogba. Unfortunate hits the bar. But honestly, if I had to give like I know it wasn't a goal, but if I have to give like shot of the game, I'd have to give it to that Paul Pogba shot. A very nice shot, very nice shot. But yeah, very good that France wins. I want to before we end off the episode, I do want to talk about a UEFA Nations League, and I didn't know this was happening, but I think what it was last year was supposed to be the Euros, but I think since it got cancelled, they did the Nations League earlier, and then COVID went a bit lower, like they lowered the restrictions. They did the Euro again this summer, did the Euro and the Copa and everything, and then now they're going back to the Nations League. That's what I think what happened. I think the Nations League was supposed to be this year with the Euros last year, but because of the COVID, it messed everything up. They did Nations League last year. COVID went down. The COVID restrictions went down. They did the Euro again, so they had to pause the Nations League. Then yeah, that and this and that. But yeah, I didn't know this was a thing. Nations League. It is currently the semifinals. They won this Sunday at 6 a.m. In the morning for me. 6 a.m. PST. Italia versus Belgium for third place. Loser gets fourth place. This is what I want to watch. I'm definitely going to be watching this. Of course, France versus Spain. Of course, France versus Spain. Of course, I want to see France win, but it's going to be very nice seeing Spain win as well. I don't mind. Two very big teams. That's going to be a very nice game to watch as well. It's like a second Euros again. the second Euros for me. But yeah, I want to talk about how does this work. So I think there's League A. There's 4 groups in League A. So the winner, they each play each other. Each country plays each other 2 times. If it's Italy and Netherlands, they play each other 2 times. One in Italy and one in Netherlands. Same goes with each team, and then the winners go to the semi-final, and then they verse. Get drawn, they verse. They go to the quarter. They go to the semi-finals right away, and then they go to the finals right after that. Third place, fourth place, and the finals of second place. That's League A, and then there's a League B over here. So I think the same goes with League B for groups. First place from each one, semi-final and final. Group C, 4 groups. First place from each one go to semi-final, and then they do their games and go to final. And then same, Group D only has 2 groups. That's where I get a bit confused. So how many is that? That's 3. That's 12, 13, 14. But you need 15. You need 16 for like a quarterfinal type or a round of 6. That's where I get a bit confused. So because I was thinking like if Group D had 2 more groups, maybe they do their finals, and maybe the winner from all the finals do like a semi-final and final tournament. Is the whole nations like from each group, from each league, you have the winner from each total league, like the league. So like, and so they have you have League A. There's 4 groups in League A. Each group has 4 teams, and then they all verse each other 6 times, or like 2 times each team. So 6 times in total, 6 games, and then the winner from each 4 group in that league go on to semifinals, and then they verse each other. They go to finals. So in that league, whoever wins that final, wins like that league, and then they have the same for League B, League C, and League D, and then those for the winner of League A, B, C, and D go to a semi-final system and then a final system, and like yeah, that's what I was thinking. But then another thing was maybe the winners from each group in each league. So you have like League A, Group 1, the Italy, Belgium, France, Spain, Austria, Czech, Hungary, Wales, Montenegro, Armenia, Slovenia, Albania, whatever that team is, and this team here. I was thinking, and then if there's 2 more groups, they go to a a round of 16 system, a quarterfinal system, semi, and then final. I was thinking something like that, but I think the way that I said it worked well, where they like the winners from each league go on to the winners from each league. So tomorrow, if it's France versus Italy, whoever wins that wins League A, or yeah, League A, and then whoever wins that in League B, League C, the winners will go to the semifinal. I think that's what happens, and I think that's what it is. But yeah, very cool system. So I wanted next time this happens, I definitely want to keep up on it. It's very cool. It's like a Euros kind of. It's kind of like the Euros. So yeah, of course, I only started getting more into football, like more passionate about football in December. Like more in December is when I first like got into the football world, and I got way more passionate now. So of course, I'm still learning all these new like tournaments, like the Euros. I knew, of course, the World Cup. I knew. So I'm still getting into all of that. It's been very fun, of course. Making the podcast also very fun. Yeah, that's gonna be the end of the episode. We talked about Iran, Canada, France, Belgium, Newcastle, the Nations League. Yeah, all of that. We talked about everything. Today's video, national wise, not league wise. League games will be next week though, so that's gonna be really good. I really love league games way more than national games, but of course, it's nice taking that break, watching these national games as well, because at the end of the day, these national games are worth it to see a very, very, very good FIFA World Cup, one of the biggest, not one of the biggest, it is the biggest tournament in the world, just after the tied with the Olympics. So yeah, of course, you have to have these breaks to qualify to see a really big, surprising like FIFA World Cup. You have to have these breaks. So I guess it does come to it comes worth it every 4 years. So I guess yeah, that's what you have to say. But yeah, next week we're gonna be posting league games. We're gonna be seeing another league week, of course. That's how all the teams do. Of course, unfortunate for PSG to lose their first game in the league. 8 wins, 1 loss now. Yeah, unfortunate for that. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of the episode. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you don't miss out any of the podcasts. Make sure to check out the Instagram, the description will be down below. That's where I post every single video. A follow will be very appreciated, and a subscribe will be very appreciated. It's not mandatory, but it is very, very appreciated. I'm very thankful. I really love making these podcasts. It's very fun. I also wanted to say this upcoming Sunday or Monday, I might post the first ever FIFA gaming video, the Flow gaming video, because I did say in the announcement weeks ago, I did say I wanted to introduce gaming to the channel. So that's what I might do. I might do a pack and play because maybe we'll get like a Messi and FIFA, so that's gonna be cool. But yeah, other than that, definitely next week we're gonna be talking about the league games, and I might have midweek podcast as well. I'll let you guys know on Instagram. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Stay flow. Peace.